I'm already going live. Yeah, hello, welcome. Good morning, everyone. Um, if you can hear me, you make use of the just make use of the top chat at the right button. You see it at the right button. If you are using phone, just go down, just see top chat. Then you can use it from the top chat. I just say hello, guys. So if anyone is there, you can just reply there. Just find top chat around it. Find top chat. Top chat. So, like, I want you guys to give me, let me say, just give me 2 minutes. Yeah, yeah, 2 minutes while I get back to you shortly. All right. So, welcome everyone. So today, we're going to be talking about intro to tech. Yeah, just want to be sure you can all hear me. So, okay, what about this? Okay, good. I'm going to use this. This one is very, very much okay. Very, very much okay here. So, if you are here and you can find your way to the top chat, kindly say hello. Hello. So, all right. So, today we're going to be talking about intro to tech. So, when we say intro to tech, what do we mean by tech and why we're coming into tech? There are some there are quite number of reasons why we have to come into tech. So and today we'll be talking about most important, and you know what? I am going to be I am going to be I'm going to making this slide while I'm presenting as well. So it will be it will be a real time work. Yeah, together with you. A real time work. So you see how all of these things make behind the scene and how you can as well make yours as well. So when we say technology, so I'm going to present to you intro to tech. Intro to tech. My name is Kashif Dauda. If you find your way here, listening to this, um, you know, listening to this session, kindly subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Just subscribe to the channel. If you find your way here, kindly subscribe to the channel. Make the channel a kind of your friend from today. Make it your friend. Make it your loved ones. Make it what you're going to love. So when we say intro to tech, my name is Kashido, as I said, and at the top left corner here we have Cashmob. So Cashmob Digital is a digital company that focuses more on training or equipping young people the digital skills, the relevant digital skills to survive in this era. When we say this era, I'm talking about this 21st century, you know, our way, how to find our way, to wealth, how to find our way to relevant personality, and how to find our way to the law, a long term future, a fulfilled future. Yeah, let me put it that. So today, what do we mean by tech? Like, in what way we say tech? We say tech. Let me tell you what comes to my mind when we're talking about tech and why tech. Why tech in my life? Why tech in your life? Why do you need tech in your life? Let me share this with you. It happens 20. Let me tell you how it begins. When I was very, very, very small, I should be around 4 or 5 years then. Yeah, when I was there then, so I have an opportunity whereby I mostly use phones, like any phone that's any phone that coming out then. I use the phone. Talking about the techno, what's it called? Talking about the techno, all this Nokia that we used to play game. There are a lot of what's it called phones then, because phones started at the era of 1990. Yeah, 1990 towards 2000. So, and where I grown up, so I have the opportunity of using phone. Like, I use phone. I'm the go guy to, hey, come and help me call, come and help me dial this number, come and help me check my phone, come, all those errand boy now for elders. I'm the guy for that. Then, and there's an opportunity for me where whenever they send phone whenever they send phone to Nigeria here, you know they send the phone, they'll send mine along with it. In the case where they don't send mine along with the new phone, I am going to be entitled to the old phone that is being used before they replace it. So either with my dad, my brother, my uncle, whatever the case may be, I always have phone, but I don't have SIM card. That's the problem. I don't have SIM card because SIM card was so expensive then, and there's no way I could just have that. There's no way I can have my way getting the SIM card as easy as it is now. So SIM cards then was around 30 something, and to get that 30 something thousand was very, very bad, very, very stressful. I can remember how much I don't even know. Like almost like 6 years to that time, then I could use 15 naira to buy food. 15 naira. I'm not talking of 20 naira. 15 naira. I could use 15 naira to buy food, to buy a lot of things. I'll buy something of 5 naira, 2 naira, 7 naira. The Nigeria today, 20 naira is even so worthless. Like, there's nothing you can do with the 20 naira. So then I could, like, almost like 4 years or 5 years after, I could still use 15 naira effective, like, sufficiently. So what I'm trying to say here is that tech is not something that has begin that is something is not something that, okay, it's just in me from yesterday, like from 2010, 2015. No, tech has been something that I've been grown with, like we grown together. We are together in it. So during this time, I play a lot. I play a lot of games. Play games. I know shit code. I know how to make. shout out to those people who can use Nokia, and they will now turn the face of Nokia. They will use code to turn it right. They will use code to turn it left. They will use code to turn it upside down. They will use code to turn it. You can turn the Nokia phone any which way you like using code. Now we have all this auto rotation. You just rotate your hand. No, then all these small button phone, there's a code for it that you can press like this, bam, and that code is going to what? Is going to rotate. It's going to rotate the what they call. It's going to rotate the screen of the phone. It's going to rotate all of those things. So I could use all of this code then. I could use a lot of things. When you're talking about tech, then I could use all of these things, like effortless. Like I could use all these things. So at the point, I was so good in using a lot of code, even all of this small phone. It was then I discovered something we call cloud, because there was a code then that if you press the code could record. Something that doesn't have a storage. The code will allow the button phone to record. It will record. That's the funniest thing. So when it record, so I was like, "Ooh, it could record." So, and because this thing after the record of that particular thing, I always like, okay, so where is now the what they call? Hey, Buki, I can see Buki. Hello, yeah, from Nigeria. Welcome, welcome. So this thing will actually, yeah, here is it. I can show you from the screen here. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. So, like, if you're using all of this thing, like, it's kind of, where did I stop? So I was talking about, yeah, I learned about cloud then, but I don't know that it is cloud. But I know that it's possible that you record something, and that thing is now being stored even with gadgets that can use to store something. Imagine these days we can log into YouTube, using button phone, but it's not being stored in that phone. All of this YouTube conversation now is not being stored here, but it's going to be stored somewhere. Yeah, welcome, Rafael. So so is part of the tech. It's part of tech is what we call cloud, and cloud has been one of the things that in the future, see, from now, anyone who's learning about cloud is another it's another field, it's another kind of ocean where we haven't even started exploring to the way we're supposed to explore it. When it comes to, there are a lot of things we're going to be discussed, every week, that is going to, like, catapult our growth in tech world. So what I'm trying to say here is that then I will use code with my smartphone. I will just use the code. When I use the code, bang 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 bang. If you are here and you use all this Nokia phone, Nokia text, just say yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'll see those people that really understood what I'm saying. Like, we have Gen Z now, so like we have more Gen Z, but this phone, na, I I I will say I have quite numbers of code in my brain. When I say code, it's not even saying like, okay, I have to use. See, when we say code is a language, because in tech, when people are fearing coding, and the way we're going to explain much of our time here is that you won't fear coding. See, code is just about you saying 2 times 2 divided by 2 is going to give you A. It is your own language that way. So, see, and language, so it's more like the way they compute English language, the way they structure other languages. So, the same way for code. And code is something that, okay, for instance, now, yes, good. You will know this about computer. If you want to do mathematics in computer, the star for computer is just like, it's not like a multiplication sign. it is all this star like this that have the plenty sign like this. Yeah, let me find if I can get the star here. Okay, let me see. Let me show you something here. If I can get a star here. So So if I'm talking about the star on the computer, I'm talking about this star here. Can you see? So this particular star here, this star that you're seeing here, are the one that are going to use the computer if you want to do multiplication, maybe 2 times 2. So this is coding entirely because it's not the language that many people are familiar with. People are familiar with the cross, like the diagonal cross multiplication. That okay, 2 times 2. That's the words going to give them. So, but in system, in laptops, in in computing language, so this sign is relevant, and this sign is what is actually understandable by the computer, that is a multiplication sign. So what I'm trying to say is that coding itself is not something that okay, it's out of the world. It's not something that you can understand. It's not something that okay, it's coming from the moon. I can't understand it. So coding is a way of you learning a particular language. There are a lot of languages. We have our tutors. One of our tutors here, is not now. It's not something that is going to be explained to us now, but I'm very sure maybe a month or two now, we're going to learn all of these things. Why? Because all of these things that I'm talking about, we help in choosing a path and to understand how the paths on digital world is interrelated. See, you'll be surprised that you want to do something now, and you will need a skills from another place, to make the best, to get the best out of what we're doing here right now. Imagine somebody that is going to speak. Okay, for instance, now you you buy entire house, house equipment. You put everything in your house, bed, everything, you put it in your house, and you want to move all of those equipment, all of those things, tools, everything, you want to move it to another apartment. Then you ask the logistic company, how much are you going to pay? They say, okay, how much are you going to collect to move this thing? And they tell you that, okay, we're going to charge you 200,000 naira. Whoa. You say, wow, 200,000 naira, but you don't have a car that can take all of this thing. Then imagine somebody now say, okay, come and take this car. I'll borrow you the car. Just buy fuel, maybe fuel of 20,000. Just put it in the bus. And you can take this thing yourself to wherever you are going. They made life easy for you. But now you don't know how to drive. That's the problem. So you need to ask yourself, like, why do I need to drive? Or why? Like one of the skills when we're talking about the personal sovereignty, is not now. One of the skills that we need to learn individually, we need to have here right here is driving, how to drive. But we're not talking about that right now. We're going to talk about that, some other time later. So now you will now ask yourself, oh, I don't know that I need to drive. Oh, why? Imagine they just call you now. Hey, Bookie, there's an opportunity that open now, and it won't be here. It will be maybe, let's say, Abuja. They say, okay, yeah, I'm ready. Then they move you to Abuja. Background, and getting to Abuja, they say, no, we cannot allow you with the kind of brain that you have, the kind of skills you have. We can't allow you to be using your leg from where you're coming to straight yourself to office. No, we can't. One, what we're going to do is just we're going to give you the company car, whereby you're going to use maybe some few months before you get your own car, and then you move. Then you ask yourself, they say, okay, you can just access any of the car outside. Then you ask yourself, I don't know how to drive. So you'll be like, oh, why do I need to drive? So this thing I'm talking about, the interrelated of skills when it comes to tech. In tech world, you might want to do what we call CRM, customer relationship marketing or management. I could put it that way. And you'll be like, why do I need to know how to use email? You need to know how to use email effectively. Email, there are a lot of things that many people don't even know it exists with email. Yeah. When I say email, I'm talking about electronic mail. When I'm saying mail, I'm talking about messages. Mail is simple as messages, but messages, we have different forms of messages. We have the email messages. Yeah, we have the SMS. We have we have what's it called? paper, the one we use PO box to use like all this letter on the sheet. There are a lot of forms of email. We have signs message. On the road you see all these signs that we say, okay, go right, go left, green, move this. They are message as well. So we have sign message. There are a lot of messages that, okay, now for instance, look at this flyer you can see on the screen. There's a message here. There's a sign message. If you look at the guy here is with, I won't say the name for now, but what is with is something that is virtual. Like it could say a lot of things. A lot. I don't know the name of this, what's it called? This product that's currently there. So you could see a lot of things, there. And as you can see a lot of things, so it doesn't necessarily mean that, okay, what it means here that I'm going to explain here is that, as you can see a lot of things there right now, but it's still one place. And the message here, is that where you are, to you listening now, where you are, you can be one place and you can do a lot of things with tech. That's it. See, you can sit down. I can sit down here and I can be having like a conversation with someone that is not even in Nigeria at all. You know, and it should be as if we were sitting together in a room. Yeah, tech has make it that way for us. It has make it that way. We'll be shaking our hands like this. Hey, thank you for coming. This, and we do not exist together. We just very very far away from each other. To tell the power of tech. Now, after the era where I use all these button phones, I use slide phones, I use BlackBerry. Shout out to Go people. If you ever used to Go here, just say to Go. So shout out to, you can use the top chat. Yeah, just use the top chat. Just say to go. Yeah. So to go is also one of them. You have Ping. During all this time, I have a phone. I had a phone I use. At the point, I I stood, I asked myself, I said, hmm, do I really want to go into this thing, or do I need a break? And this is another phase of my life. Then I would say I think I should be it should be earlier junior secondary school or during junior secondary school, not even secondary school at all. Then I asked myself, I said, okay, I want to stop this. I want to stop this. This is one of the reasons I always advise when it comes to people like they are they attend public school. I'll tell them like, be very careful about phone, how you use phone during your junior school to secondary school, because of the time, all these things are going to deprive you of your growth when it comes to education. So I always advise them like, you stay away from use like overuse of phone, because I know, like, if you're not careful, if you see, we have what we call digital well-being. Digital well-being is training on how to use digital, how you can use digital effectively, is what we call digital well-being. You need to know how you can manage your time with digital. You need to know how you can integrate some of your activities. You need to know how to, you know, you need to be very careful with your mental health with digital. It's not like, okay, yeah, I want to go into tech and everything, do everything. You find some people like, if they're not careful, they are not careful. It's not if they are not careful, and in nice future they find themselves in a position where they'll be like, what am I going to do? They don't know. So after this era, then I took a step back. I made a decision. I said, okay, I'm going to just hold on. I'm not going to do what I wanted to do before. I'm not going to force myself. I'm going to rest with all of this thing I'm doing. What do I need to do? I told myself, I said, okay, let me just focus on the education. I don't want to be, because then I know a lot of code. I know what I'm saying. I know this thing very well. Ah, like I know myself. So then I took break. I had a break then. So then I focused on my education. Then during my secondary school, I didn't put I didn't prioritize. I didn't prioritize all of these activities again. But after secondary school, during my tertiary education, I was so focused in academic again. At a point, I asked myself, I said, "Oh," and then there are a lot of skills then I was learning, but I really don't know they are related into digital as when I learned about it. So I started my journey again. When I started my journey, I started digital marketing. I studied marketing. I graduated from Unilori. So I started learning digital marketing. I was like, wow, digital marketing is a whole is an ocean. Like it's a very, very big ocean. What am I going to do? I started learning everything. Everything. And that's the reason why you're here. I'm going to tell you what are those things that you can learn as a beginner. Yeah. And you have to have your leg, like you have to be very strong on that thing. Moving to the next will be very easy. So by the end of today, I'm going to tell you that one thing because I don't want us to be using more than like 30 minutes. Yeah, not more than that. We have like 4 minutes. I'm going to just close the session today with telling you what you need to know now, what you need to know now to do that's going to help you and going to be like the foundation, the everlasting and forever foundation for all your goods on tech. And what is that thing? That's what I'm going to tell you. So after learning all of these things, I learned a lot of these things very well. I learned it very well. I learned it. I was just doing everything I could do then. I was just doing everything. So at a point, at that very particular point, I got to a stage where I know, okay, this is the foundation. What is the foundation? The foundation is also it's part of the skills I shared. I'm just going to mention one here, but it's part of everything I share in the book beyond schooling. Yeah, beyond schooling, I share it is on Stella. So I'm talking about the skills of writing. Yeah, writing. When I say writing, hmm, when I say writing, excuse me. So, like I was saying, so it's writing. And how are you going to use writing? So there are a lot of tools. If we were talking about, there are a lot of tools online, but the least one I'm going to tell you to use, I'll tell you to use Google Documents. Yeah, Documents. So it's Google. It's called Google Document. Google Document is a platform where it's similar to Microsoft, where everything you type, everything you want to store is going to be stored out of your phone, and you can access it as much as you access your Google account with any phone, with any gadget, anywhere in the world, anytime, any moment, 24/7. So why do you need writing? So writing is one field that, see, writing almost 90% of the content consumed all over the world today, they are all like they are all written. Yeah. Even the video that we're watching, they had the scripts, they have to write the scripts. I'm telling you. So writing is there. Writing is forever money in check. And to start about writing, there are different forms of writing where you can make money. Talking about, okay, next we're going to talk about how you can make money with writing. Yeah, that's what we're going to talk about. How you can make money with writing and how you can position yourself. How you can position yourself using writing to make money. Our own personal action Action group is about affiliate, but affiliate, for you to go into affiliate, you have to be very strong in writing. Not as very strong, but you have to be very strong in writing because it has the storyline, it has the technical line, it has the persuasion line, it has the psychological writing. There are all of these forms of writing that help you, that we, make you get the results faster and easier. You don't need to struggle to get a result, all of those things. You don't need to do that. Yeah. So if you take your time to learn the you know the requirements, you know if you really want to get that, so it help you when you take your time to learn all the stuff. It help you a lot to make your journey very, very easy and very, very fast. So I'm going to repeat again: the 90% of the content that is being consumed all over the world is writing. So, like I've already made the claim that next week Saturday, I'm going to take you through the journey of writing, how you can position yourself, what you need to do with writing skills, one, and the type of writing that you need to know, two, and how you should position to make money from writing. I know how much I make from writing alone. I know, I know how much I make from writing alone. Writing has, so there are a lot of writing like that. Then when you become so proficient, when you proficient with writing, it will help you to catapult your affiliate. And even tell me any skill, like even email marketing. If you want to do email marketing, tell me any field in digital marketing which you might want to also work on be on the part that you only writing. So today, the tech world is not about the big computer. It's not about um okay, I have to add, like, it's not as big as it is. Tech world is something. Tech world is just simple, a platform, a tools where you learn to increase your productivity. Tech is not something like that you need to abandon your entire brain. Tech is something that will aid your brain to increase the productivity of what you do with your brain, to make it, when talking about productivity, it will make it faster for you. It make it faster. Everything I said there, I just want to say it to not like the thousands of people. So tech here has made it very, very faster for me to do that. It make it less cost saving. I mean, I don't need to take everybody to the hall, everybody to do this before I could say all of these things today. So it's faster, it's cost effective and easier. So whenever you hear something about tech or anything about tech, it's something that can increase your productivity. Now, and increasing your productivity with less effort, with less energy. That's all about tech. And that is the reason who was on this said that we want to know how to make use of something faster, how to make use of something easier, how to do things easier. Who wouldn't want to do that? Tech is even how to make money easier. Yeah, it's easier. How to make money easier. Tech is also one of that. So today, I've told you the really important about tech without using divination, these jargons. We don't need that. And I told you at the end of this session here, I told you the real one thing that you need to start on, how to know that thing, how to use that thing, and how to make money with that thing. You know that thing, how to use it as well, and how to make money. That's what we're going to talk on next week Saturday. You can also invite people here for our general session. You can invite them here. I'm going to be sharing the YouTube link for that ahead of time, maybe by Tuesday or Wednesday, should in case you want to invite anyone to that session as well. So as for today, thank you all for coming. If you have any question, you can drop it in the comment section. It's going to be a comment section after, so you can drop it in the comment section. I'm going to reply in the comment section on YouTube. Yeah. So all, thank you for coming. I'm signing out now. So Kashif Kashif Dawda is signing out from here. So thank you all for your time. Stay blessed and thank you.